Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Terrapins will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense takes the field. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got...
There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moffitt. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moffitt. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Moffitt. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got it in the middle, it's House. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
The Terrapins are flying down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Going to the running game. And he never had a chance just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for room. It's Armour. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Banks. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Jimenez. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gore. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Jimenez. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Longo. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for a crease. It's Jimenez. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun. Wants to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Trying to slam in. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Indiana 14, Maryland 0.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Back to pass, it's Banks. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Finds his big tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Longo. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This is a really good call because that angle route is tough to cover, especially on a 3rd down.
And that's a really tough route to cover because the running back looks like he's going to the flats and then cuts it right to the middle of the field. Easy pitch and catch from quarterback to running back to get the first down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And some room to work. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Using his legs, it's Jimenez. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 11 over Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Banks. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this, I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation. Where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Quarterback may change this route. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the... And now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Longo. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Right on target this time. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third down. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. Third and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
And it's right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can...
Turning it on! A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and 1 play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. The inside handoff. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dumps it to the back. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The give to the back. Got room at the 35. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Between the uprights, it's good. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw. It's Banks. Looking to the big tight end.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Caught near the sticks. It's Longo. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Handoff from the gun. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He got it. They have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Big time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Armour. There he goes. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Scanning the field, it's Banks. Pressure coming. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Heaves it on the run. Snatches it on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
At the 13-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Dropping back, it's Banks. Bringing the heat. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 32 to SMU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Gain of 1.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Picks up the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. The give to the single back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
34, Indiana, 23.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more...
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively,